lining up with their goals and their vision for the school here as well?
Again, I think the hard part is to come into a place immediately and say, this is my vision, until you know kind of what's going on in and around you. But as I talk to the coaches there, I think that's a special relationship that I need to have with them. Those are the ones that have the most interaction with the students, right? So at the end of the day, if things go good or go poorly, it's going to come back to the coaches, and that's not a negative thing, that's a positive thing. That they're the ones that are going to be able to mentor them, that are going to be able to help them when they need it. They're the ones that the students are going to rely on most, and they get the most time with them. So I think it's important that we have established a positive relationship with them right off the bat, and then be able to grow from there. But again, it's about trust, accountability, passion, and that's really kind of what drives everything. What that specifically looks like, we'll develop that over time.
How well, we talked about this a little bit downstairs, but how well are you set up here with so many good coaches in place? You've got with two of the most important sports in football and men's basketball with Coach Keats and Coach Doran in place on long-term contracts, and also so many of the successful non-revenue coaches as well.
Debbie did a wonderful job. Debbie and her staff did a wonderful job finding, so much of it comes down to fit, right? There's probably a lot of good coaches around, but it comes down to fit. Who fits the best in NC State? And I think that's a critical aspect. And based on the eyes that were on me yesterday when I was in there, they're clearly passionate about what it is. They're clearly looking for me to be a part of what's going on and what's happening. And again, I had a chance to meet with Kevin, talk to Dave on the phone because he's out recruiting, which that's kind of a big part of the job, So that I was able to visit with both of them, and again, I think they really buy into what it is, who NC State is, and making sure that we can be the best NC State we can be.
One thing that's kind of at a transition point right now in college athletics with the entertainment aspect, and there are schools in the ACC that do this, and there's been talk about it around here, is selling alcohol at football games. Where do you stand on that?
There's still plenty of time to figure those types of things out. I think Debbie's going to be in the chair until April 30th. When I get here on May 1st, we'll figure out kind of where we are and move forward from there.
Army and NC State are probably different schools in a lot of respects, but what lessons do you take from Army into this job?
Well, I think the important thing that I'm starting to realize is how important the ROTC program is here at NC State. And I think there's a lot of, like someone told me the second most generals in the Army have come from NC State, obviously second to West Point. But I think there are a lot of commonalities in what it is, and it's a blue-collar type school. It's a tough school. It's a school that's proud of who they are, and it's a school that's about standards. And I think if you set the standard, people will always reach the standard. So I don't think I'm landing on a foreign planet like I did when I went to West Point. I kind of fell into a place where everything's based on acronyms and different words and those types of things. So I'm excited to come back to kind of the civilian world, if you will, and be a part of what's going on here at State.
What's the biggest challenge stepping into a job in a state-supported institution? Very passionate. You mentioned the passion of the fans. We'll second guess you at times.
Sure. Right. No challenges, only opportunities. Right. In what it is, I think it's an opportunity for me to learn a little bit differently, right, about what's going on from a state system versus the government. From a group of cadets that all wear the same uniform and have the same haircut, to a group of individuals that are here but still have the same passion for what it is, and really kind of working through myself, what do we need? What do we need to do? What do we need to provide them? Where can our hands be untied a little bit coming from where I was? And from a fan standpoint, the worst thing is to be irrelevant, right? So if what you're trying to do is deal with a passionate group of people, again, I said it down there, that's a high-cost problem. When you're selling out football at 99%, when you're selling out basketball, when you got all the people that care so much about us, a different set of problems, but those are pretty high-cost problems.
When did this first start, your first interest in NC State? When did the process start?
Well, first interest is when she announced that she was going to retire in a year.
First contact with State?
A couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, it was really quick.
Fast.
It was really quick. And, Parker did a great job protecting kind of West Point, and that was really important to me. Is that West Point wasn't out and it didn't look make no mistake about it, I'm running to something. I'm running to NC State. I'm not running away from West Point. You know, we were there for 8 years, and literally it has been an adventure of a lifetime to land there and be a part of such a dynamic community.
Right.
So, but we thought it was time, and this was the place to be.
When was the first face-to-face with Woodson? When was that?
2 Mondays ago. I kind of lost track of days.
What about
to
2
be,
weeks
to be
ago?
honest with you, about 2 weeks
Was
ago.
that here or up there or somewhere in between? Or?
In between.
Two more questions.
What's kind of the next kind of big thing in student athlete enhancement, kind of what you guys can give them as far as their experience as a college athlete?
Well, I think there's so much more knowledge out there about what's going on. What do I think about? I think about making sure that they're progressing and that they're going to graduate, making sure that we're taking care of them from a mental health standpoint. I think that's become more and more apparent across all college campuses. That's something that we need to focus on, and I know that what Debbie's put in place and a lot of things that are at NC State right now are really kind of building towards that. I think the nutritional aspect of it, and again, I think if you've got the buy-in from them and they know you really care about it, and you care about them as people, not as strictly as athletes, not strictly as students, but as the individual, I think that's something that I think we're going to be able to bring here.
Last one.
Was there anything at West Point that you did that you'd like to institute or bring over here to State?
I always want to beat Navy, you know, regardless of where we are. You know, I don't know. There's plenty of time to figure out what kind of what left ramps, right ramps we're going to go through. But again, looking at it, we're just excited to be here. We're excited to be at NC State. We're excited to be part of the Wolfpack family, and you know, we're going to kind of ride it from there.